I'm really waiting for the MAGA to start making their apology videos. After years of claiming that everyone who was a Democrat was a socialist, communist, Marxist, blah blah blah, Donald Trump is the one literally doing communist things like having people put gold pins of himself on their lapel. He's allowing our economy to go down the toilet while he spends $20 billion bailing out Argentina, which would be a horrible form of socialism, would it not? He and his attorney general are now creating a gun registry after they were given approval by a federal judge to have a membership list of firearms groups. And after years of MAGA voters saying that they needed their firearms in order to protect themselves from a tyrannical government, the government is literally sending the military after citizens. I guess you guys missed the email. And while the MAGA have also been claiming for years that every Democrat is a pedophile, every single time someone gets caught, it's always a conservative, Republican, white, straight guy. And while this has nothing to do with pedophilia but has to do with their homophobic projection, every single time the Republicans meet for a big event, Grindr crashes. So despite MAGA and their voters for years claiming that their opposition was full of child diddlers and communists and fascists and people who are bad for the economy, the call is coming from inside the House. So again, when is MAGA going to apologize? When are they going to take to the front lines in order to fight back against this? Because they are the ones who caused it. When are people like the older millennial finally going to lose his job, lose his house, and be like, you know what, I was fucking lied to, and move to the front of the line? When are all of these MAGA creators and influencers who spent years saying that Joe Biden and Obama were coming for their guns and Obama was a tyrant because he wore a tan suit, when are they going to finally fucking speak up? Are they waiting until they lose their job, their healthcare, their farm, and their kids get taken away to a Hitler Youth camp? Honestly, what is it going to take? Because we had the strongest economy in the G7 while Biden was in office. Trump has destroyed all of that in just a few short months. You can't blame Biden for this. We didn't have the military in the streets when Biden was in office. We didn't have concentration camps being built on U.S. soil when Biden was in office. We didn't have our allies turning our backs on us because they were being threatened by the U.S. president when Biden was in office. And we still had freedom of speech when Biden was in office. But now, it's controversial to say that Nazis are bad people. It took 80 years for people to go from, we will never allow these atrocities to happen again, to sure, let's load those people onto the trains, as long as I get cheaper eggs. And you didn't even get those.